Once upon a time, our only source of news was newspapers. However, today, newspapers must compete. On May 1st, 1841, Hong Kong published its first newspaper, the Hong Kong Government Gazette. This newspaper was published in English and mainly used to publish government announcements, thus opening the prelude of Hong Kong newspaper industry. In August 1853, the first Chinese newspaper in Hong Kong, the Chinese Hero, appeared. The newspaper aims to communicate Chinese and Western cultures with rich and diverse content, conferring international news, scientific knowledge, such as geography, medicine, etc., and business information. It was also sent to trading ports such as Guangzhou and Shanghai, which has an important impact on the development of China's early newspaper industry. From 1858 to 1900, many important newspapers and periodicals emerged one after another. For example, the Hong Kong Daily News, Hong Kong China News. The introduction of color printing in the 1970s and increased the frequency of newspaper purchased by the general public. The replacement of lead type with computer type settings in the 1980s enhanced the visual appeal and publishing efficiency of newspapers. The average daily sales of Oriental Daily exceeds 600,000 copies in the 1980s, and the total circulation of newspapers in Hong Kong exceeds 2 million copies, ranking among the top in the world in terms of per capita ownership. The Yes magazine also attracted a large number of young people to buy and subscribe through cooperation with well-known Hong Kong artists. The newspaper covers the field of finance, entertainment, politics, social livelihood, etc. It has become an important channel for citizens to obtain information and participate in public discussions. Newspaper advertising revenue also accounts for more than half of the Hong Kong advertising market, supporting the high investment and high quality content production of the media. In Hong Kong's heyday, there were more than 2,500 newspaper stores. After the golden ages of paper media, nowadays paper media is having a decreasing trend of marketing share, and also it may be disappeared. But what is the reason? The first reason is about the new media. As the rapid development of internet and mobile phones become more and more popular, people can get message in different ways. For example, from social media like Instagram or Facebook, and some of the news websites such as Now News and TVB News. Another thing is traditional paper media. It needs a long time to transmit the message to people. For example, newspaper. That's because when the news was happened on Wednesday, but after the newspaper published, it will be on Thursday. That can let people to know the news. But from the internet, it can rapidly let the people know the news on Wednesday rapidly, so that it will have a long time consuming process. Another thing is paper media needs to use a large spacing area for storing their products. But in internet, they need to just use the mobile phone or tablet to access the news and all the media platforms, so that they just need to carry a phone or tablet that can access to all of the messages. But when you bring out a magazine or newspaper, it will need to use some space of your bags or pockets. The second main reason is about the changing of the reading habits. During the pandemic, everyone just stay at home and can't get out. So all of the people will turn into reading news or attach the media through the internet. That makes the internet have a rapidly development. So the reading habit has changed from traditional paper media to the internet that they can also access the media quickly and stably. The third reason is about the market competition. In Hong Kong, they have two types of newspaper: free newspaper and non-free newspaper. In the morning, every MTR station will have the staff to distribute the free newspaper to different citizens. The non-free newspaper will lose in this competition because they need to pay money to get the newspaper. But in this competition, both paper media will get lost in the whole global market because the internet just gives so much benefit to all of the people in the world that paper media can't compete with it. So how the traditional paper media can survive in the global market? Most of the ways is to turn their paper copies into digital version. Take Hong Kong as an example. Hong Kong's famous IT magazine PCM, which has published magazines for over 30 years. It has also changed to stop printing the paper copies and just do the digital version on the website to publishing the new tech news. Digitalization is the only way to let the paper media survive in the global market. That's because the elderly people mainly use paper media to get the information or some of the news, but all of the teenagers nowadays will use the digital platform to get the news information, etc. So that's the way that can let paper media still surviving in the market. But will the paper media disappear? It's hard to say. That's because paper media still have a place to stand in the global market. Many elderly will still use the paper media to collect information. There's also have some special cases. For example, fans want to collect the magazine because their celebrities have on the cover page and have the cover story. So the paper media can still have a place in the global market. It's truly hard to say when will the paper media will disappear. 10 years, 20 years, to 30 years, it's unsure, but I'm surely that now paper media still have a place to stay, and hope everyone will try to get the paper media like newspapers and magazines to try to get the feeling of taking a paper media to collect the information or have some reading. Also remember, keep supporting the Hong Kong locals magazines and paper medias. That can let them to have a sense to know that still have people reading them and want to buy them, and let them keep publishing and enhance the industries. Thanks for watching and have a great day.